Hey y'all, I'm going to be making some honey and cream taffy today. So it's going to be a new tradition in our house to have a little taffy with our Christmas. I'm on the side of using honey as a vegan if it's responsibly sourced, so I go ahead and use it, but some vegans don't. Also, I made my own vegan cream. So this is honey and cream taffy. What you do is you put 1 cup of honey and 1/2 cup of heavy cream with a small pinch of salt, and you bring it to 280. And then once you get it to 280, you throw in a pinch of baking soda. It'll do this fun little bubbly thing. And then you're gonna pour it over into a greased pan. And you're gonna stir it until it cools, and then we'll stretch out our taffy for a bit. Then we'll twist it and cut it into little serving size and put it in some parchment paper. So if this is something you might be interested in, stick around to see the final product. It's gonna be delicious. All right, now we're gonna let it cool. I put it in a buttered dish and I'm gonna stir it around until I can handle it. Then you're gonna butter your hands really good and start stretching out your taffy. All right, y'all, my taffy is cooled some, and so now I'm going to, with buttered hands, scrape my taffy up in a ball in that buttered dish, and I'm gonna start stretching it. So you wanna let it cool, then butter your hands, and then you can start stretching your taffy out. And this is what makes it actual taffy. All right, let me get some more butter. Okay. All right. Trying to get all of it out of there. All right, and then here's your taffy. And you just kind of want to let it drop and then bring it back up and let it drop and bring it back up. And you might want to butter your hands a little better than I buttered mine because it seems to be sticking still. Let me see if I can, well, you don't want it to drop. Anyway, just keep doing this. Okay. Okay. And once it starts acting more like taffy, it won't drop as quick. It'll be stretchy. Okay. And might I add to use a little bit more butter than what I used? Okay. My goodness. Okay. And you're just stretching out your taffy, just like this. Letting it drop, catching it, bringing it back up. Let it drop, catch it, bring it back up. And we're just stretching out our taffy. Stretching it out. Like that, and bring it back up. Let it drop. This is a great way to have a sweet during the holidays, but it not be sugar. It'll be honey. And it's a great alternative for sugar. That and maple syrup is what I use primarily to sweeten things, except for during the holidays. I make a lot of stuff that's with sugar, white sugar, but I'm hoping I learn more and more about honey and maple syrup and natural sweeteners. By the time next year comes around, I can have some really cool recipes for you guys that are just maple syrup and honey sweeteners for your treats. So I'm learning. Just wanting to be mindful of what I put in my body. Especially now, everybody's always thinking about it because January's coming and everybody seems to go on a diet or want to start exercising after the holidays. But I really want to come prepared next year for my Christmas videos with a little bit more alternative options for sugar to help my not only diabetic friends out there, but everyone that's trying to be a little bit more health conscious. Okay, I'm going to keep stretching this. It's starting to get slower and slower. and getting more like a taffy consistency. Now, if you don't like to get a little messy in the kitchen, this is probably not the recipe for you because it's messy. The pots, the little dish you let it cool off in, your hands. It's all pretty messy, but it's going to be delicious. It's going to be worth the mess. All right. I think I've almost got it to that taffy place. And then we're going to twist it up and cut it in little 1-inch pieces and wrap them in parchment paper. And you can sit them out, but they work better. You can sit them out if you plan on snacking on them like that day within a few hours, but they also work a lot better to keep their shape in the icebox, wrapped in your little parchment papers, twisted. And if you want one, just open your icebox and get you one. See how slower it's dropping now? Before I could barely keep up. Okay, now we're gonna get our hands away from it, and I'm gonna butter them up again, and then so I can twist my taffy. Be a great treat for you. Okay, I'm gonna rebutter my hands, especially my fingertips, and I'm gonna pull this taffy out again. And I'm gonna see if I can get it pull out a few more stretches. Okay. Yeah, buttered hands now. There, yeah, but really butter your fingertips. It'll just add that flavor to your taffy too, so that's awesome. Okay. And now we're going to twist it. And we're going to twist it like this. Continue to twist it. Okay. Okay. All right. And now we're going to cut it into candy. Okay, y'all, we're all done making our taffy, and this is the little bowl. I'll leave the recipe in the description box. If you have a big family or you want more, you just double it and do the same thing. This is fantastic. So I wanted to go ahead. This is how I'm going to store it in my icebox. I'm just going to put it in this little bowl, set it in the icebox, and Superman and I, or whoever stops by, can just grab one and enjoy. So I did want to try it for you on camera. So you unwrap your little, well, they're going to set up better in the icebox. But yeah, it's definitely a piece of candy. All right, and you just pop it in your mouth. Mmm. Oh my gosh. For real. Mmm. Honey cream taffy. That's where it is, y'all. It is so good. And I just dare you to try it. Anyway, God bless you. I hope you and your family are having a very Merry Christmas season, and thank you for stopping by. And listen, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that, and smack that thumbs up and hit that little bell so you'll be notified anytime I make a new video. I upload new ones every Friday, and my channel is about cooking, DIY, and also decorating. And that's about it. And then I also have a a playlist that's called Vertical Hope, and I do biblical teachings with my friend Pam, and we just deposit a little bit of hope in your life. So if you're interested in something like that, you can find Vertical Hope in about 125, maybe more videos. They're 5 to 10 minutes, and the ones with me and Pam are about 20 minutes. All right, God bless you. Bye-bye.